you're happy, don't think that everybody else is going to be happy, that you are happy. And in verse number 10, he says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you, and shall persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. He says, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. To be persecuted in this sense means to be driven out or chased away. People won't want to be around you when you're godly happy. People won't want to keep company with you because your testimony is not the same as their testimony. People will shun you and they'll refuse you. They'll revile and conjure up strife against you because of who you are and because of whose you are. But Jesus said, don't you let that unnerve you. He says you ought to understand the fact that you're blessed and great is your reward in heaven. So instead of having a pity party, go on and rejoice. Instead of singing, oh, woe is me, don't just go ahead and sing, I'm glad to be a child of God. Rather than singing the song, nobody knows the trouble I feel. Just sing, I'm so glad that Jesus lifted me. Instead of looking for a sad occasion, always look for things to get better, because as long as you're God's child, you're blessed not because of what's going on the outside, but you're blessed because of what's happening on the inside. It's literally the mindset to be able to say that although things are not perfect because of trial and pain, I will continue in thanksgiving. I won't begin to blame. Even when times are hard and fierce winds are bound to blow, I know that God is ever able. So I'm going to hold on to what I know. I can't imagine life without his love, because my joy would cease to be. And so I'll just keep on thanking him for the love he imparts to me. I'll move out of camp complaining, because no weapon that is known on earth can yield the power that my praise can do alone. I'll quit looking toward the future and just properly redeem the time at hand. I'll start every day with worship, because to thank him is a command. Until I see him coming victorious in the sky, I'll run this race with gratitude, exalting God on high. Oh yes, there'll be some good days. Yes, there'll be some bad, but heaven wakes up in glory where none of us will ever be sad. And because my citizenship is in heaven, I'm going to live down here like I've already got my address up there. I'm going to start every day with my 7-ups. I'm going to be up when I get up. I'm going to continue my 7-up. Number one, I'm going to wake up and decide to have a good day. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I'm going to rejoice and be glad in it. Not only will I wake up, but I'm going to dress up. And the best way for me to dress up is to put on a smile. It's not what's happening on the outside, but it's about the joy I got on the inside that makes me smile when it's raining outside. Not only will I wake up, not only will I dress up, but if I ain't got nothing nice to say, I'm going to hush up. As a matter of fact, unless I can bless somebody, I won't say anything at all. And so not only will I hush up, but then I'm going to stand up for what's right, because Jesus was hung up for me. The least I could do is stand up for him. And when I stand up for him, I'm going to look up to God, from which cometh my help. I understand now that I'm a little bit older. All of my help comes from the Lord which made heaven and earth. Not only will will I look up, but I'm going to reach up for something higher. I'm going to trust in the Lord with all of my heart. I won't lean to my own understanding, but in all of my ways I'm going to acknowledge Him, and He will direct my path. Not only will I reach up, but then I'm going to lift up in prayer. I'm not going to worry about anything, but I'm going to pray about everything. And my God, who hears me in secret, is going to reward me openly, because I know who God is, and because I know what He can do. I'm going to wake up, I'm going to dress up, I'm going to hush up, I'm going to stand up, I'm going to look up, I'm going to reach up, and I'm going to lift up my eyes unto the one that loves me more than I love myself. I'm going to look up to the one who was able to take my sin-stained soul, dip it in His red blood, and bring me forth as white as snow. I don't have to live beneath my privileges. I'm a child of God, and as long as God knows what I have need of, even before I ask Him, I ain't got to worry about what I'm going to eat tomorrow, because if He fed the bird yesterday, He gonna feed me today. That's the kind of God I serve. Even Nebuchadnezzar came to the understanding, ain't no God like Shadrach God, ain't no God like Meshach God, ain't no God like Abednego's God. He ain't just Shadrach God, He's my God. And Paul says, my God shall supply all of my needs according to His riches and glory. How you doing, Tillman? I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I ain't too stressed to be blessed. I'm just blessed. I ain't too blessed to be stressed. I'm just blessed. I'll continue to be blessed. Long as I keep my hand in His hand. Long as I understand His will and His way, and I seek to walk therein, the devil can't do me no harm. He can't do me no harm. Sometimes we sit back and worry about what he's trying to do. I don't care what he's trying to do. He's been trying to do stuff. He ain't gonna stop. He ain't gonna stop until the Lord put him in hell. That's one of the hardest working individuals I know. The devil. He don't take a day off. No, sir. He don't take no vacation. He works round the clock because his purpose is the sum opposite of God's purpose. He's trying to get you away from Him. He's trying to cause you to lose your soul. All right, now know that. And so I don't be worried about what he's trying to do. That's right. And who he's trying to do it through. Amen and hell. He gonna work through some folk. And as we're learning through this series, he's working through some folk that live in the same house with you. God, folk that you have to wake up to and smell that morning breath. Amen. Same folk. He'll get next to you. He'll get next to you. Cause all kind of problems. Cause all kind of heartache and pain. But that's how he works. He works there. So when I recognize how he works, I don't let that throw me off. I know how to get my blessings. I come to the church house. I come among the assembly of the blessed folk. So you mess around and ruin your whole life running to them folk out there in them clubs. Amen. They ain't blessed out there. They don't know nothing. They trying to find their happiness in their little shot glass. This is all you want of happiness. That ain't a lot of happiness right there. That's all they look at. They're trying to look at that little shot glass. That ain't enough happiness for me. God can fill you up. He told that woman at the well, woman, if you knew who was talking to you, I would give you some water. Yes, sir. And you would have to come back here with a bucket no more. Woman said, Lord, give me some of that water. I need to quench my thirst from henceforth. Give it to me, Jesus. Go call your husband. Oops. Amen. That's where some of us are.
We want it, but we ain't ready to do what it takes
That's it, sir.
in order to actually acquire it. The wonderful thing I love about our Lord